Hello, USHL hockey fans. I'm your host, Chris Treft, and welcome to Episode 3 of the U Show for the 2019-20 season. As the temperature cools outside, the action is heating up inside the arenas, as Week 3 saw even more great hockey games. Let's have a look at the highlights from a couple of thrilling contests from this past weekend. In one of our highlighted games from last week's show, the Battle of the Unbeatens did not fail to impress as Cedar Rapids hosted Waterloo. Connor Capone got the scoring started for the Blackhawks as the puck caromed in off the Yale commit, giving him a shorthanded goal. Max Sasson got the Rough Riders on the board with a long-distance shot to tie the game.
Sasson brings it in, fires and scores!
Michael Postma followed that up with a gritty goal on a net-mouth scramble for his first USHL tally. Cedar Rapids took the 2-1 lead to the middle frame, where Grant Silanoff redirected a point shot into the net for the third unanswered strike for the Riders. In the final stanza, the Waterloo offense came to life. Xander Lampa brought the Hawks back to within one before Ryan Derkulik got a pass just as he left the penalty box and undressed the Cedar Rapids goalie with a nasty move on the breakaway to tie the game with just over 5 minutes to go. With under a minute to go in regulation, the Hawks would stun the home crowd and the Rough Riders.
Rebound, Haskins scores! Here come the Hawks! Kyle Haskins in the final minute of regulation gets his own rebound. And with Malahi down on his seat, Haskins lifts it in. Waterloo back in front for the first time since the opening period.
With a 3-goal third to complete the comeback win, Waterloo remains unbeaten while giving the Rough Riders their first loss on the campaign. Fargo hosted the Omaha Lancers for the Forest home opener in front of a crowd of nearly 4,000 this past Saturday in what turned out to be a real thriller. The Lancers came out firing and got 3 first-period goals, all from defensemen. Alex Campbell notched his second of the game on a beauty of a tally, and Jackson Decker sent a shot off the post and in to give the visitors a commanding 3-0 lead after 20 minutes. Main commit Lyndon Breen got the lone goal of the second to bring the Force a little bit closer. Breen added his second tally of the game to start the scoring in the third. Caden Bolson tied the contest under a minute later, finishing off a nice passing play with, guess who, Lyndon Breen. The Force went to the penalty kill with the game even, but Bolson did not let the man disadvantage hold him back.
Bolson steals it on shorthand, walks in, shoots, he scores! Giveaway at the Fargo line, and Bolson goes in unattested, makes the move to the backhand, puts it behind the fallen goaltender.
The Nebraska-Omaha commit's shorthanded tally would hold up as the game winner and complete the impressive comeback for the Force. Time to check out the standings in the USHL after Week 3. We have just 2 unbeaten teams remaining in the league, Waterloo in the West and Dubuque in the East. Although the Saints are part of a 4-team logjam atop the Eastern Conference, with the 3 other squads having 8 points as well with just more games played. Looking ahead, here are a couple can't-miss games for the upcoming week. On Friday evening, Des Moines hosts the undefeated Dubuque Fighting Saints at Buccaneer Arena. The high-scoring Bucks attack will look to break through the stingy Saints defense. You can watch this game for free on HockeyTV.com as the Hockey TV free game of the week. The very next night, the Buccaneers hit the road for a date with the also unbeaten Waterloo Blackhawks. Not an easy week for the Bucks. Can the Hawks remain undefeated, or will Peter Bernino and his boys produce more amazing highlights and end the perfect start for Waterloo? Either way, this game is sure to be a fun one to watch. That's all we got for this week's episode. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm Chris Treft, and this was another edition of The U Show.